welcome back to Little Miss Lorraine. Today I'm sharing my August makes with you. I'm really excited because I finished everything I said I was going to make except for the Tessuti fabrics competition garment, because I'm still a little bit undecided on what I'm going to be doing, but I'll give you an update on that later in the video. So I finished 2 bits of clothing and a new thing for Little Miss Lorraine, so if you want to see what I've made for this month, make sure you keep watching. The first thing I'm going to show you today is my second Mabel skirt. So in my July makes I showed you my first version, and then this time I said I was going to make version 3, which I actually like way more than version 1. I just found version 1 to be way too short. I actually added 3 inches onto version 1 and it was still really short. I think I can get away with it in summer, like not at work, but when I wear it to work I have to wear it with tights because otherwise it's way too short and not appropriate. So this is the pattern. It doesn't show version 3 on there unfortunately, but I'll step back now and show you my make. So this is my version 3. It is out of this gorgeous black and white striped knit fabric, which I picked up for $4 a metre from Spotlight. So I'm not sure if you'll be able to see, but it does feature panels down the front here, and it is way longer than version 1, as you can see. I'll just turn around. So you probably won't be able to see, but it does have a little kickback at the back as well, which is the first time I've done one of them. I really love this version. It fits me a lot better than version 1. I think that's also because of the fabric. But it's a really nice skirt. I've worn it to work a couple of times already, and I could wear it with this top out during the day when I'm at home as well. So a really versatile make. I would definitely make more of the version 3. I'm not sure I would make a version 1 again, just because it was quite short and I prefer the fit of this one anyway. So that was my Mabel skirt. Okay, I'm back with my second make. This was the last clothing piece that I made this month and was definitely my favourite of all the makes. This material I actually got for free, so this is pretty well a free dress. I've made a ruby dress before, but it was a little bit big for me because they started at 8, so I'm actually a 6, although I'm sort of beginning to be a bit of a 6 or an 8, a bit in between. So yeah, this fits me a lot nicer than the first one did. I'll step back and show you. So this is the dress. I absolutely love the pattern. It is really cute. It features a high neck and then a scooped V-neck back, which is the thing that actually drew me to this dress. It has a full circle skirt, which I actually had trouble piecing because I didn't have enough fabric to do it how I was supposed to do it. So luckily with this print you can't tell, but I've actually got a few more seams in there than what the pattern is supposed to have. And yeah, so it fits me really well. The only thing that is a little bit big for me still is the neckline. I actually put together most of the dress and then read a blog post. I'll see if, I can't remember who it was from, sorry, but I'll link it down below, about a girl who'd made it, but she actually extended the waist darts and it brought everything in because it was quite big here for me. So I've done the same. They do almost end up like princess seams. You're probably not going to be able to tell, but they go up to about here, which has really brought everything in. So as you can see, the neckline is still a little bit big for me, so I might have to grade that down a bit next time. But I didn't want to take the princess seams to the neckline because it looked a bit funny. So I'm really happy with this anyway. I wore it to work on Friday with a cardigan and it looked really cute. Sorry. Bailey's a really good guard dog when she can't see anything, but if there was actually something to guard, she would be hiding behind the couch. So anyway, like I was saying, yeah, I didn't want to take the princess seam lines up to the neck, but apart from that, it fits me really nicely, and I'm so glad that I found her blog post because I would never have thought about extending them. So I'm really glad that I've read that. Obviously Bailey wants to say hello, so I might go and grab her and show you. I don't think you guys have actually met her yet. This is our puppy Bailey. She is just over a year old. She's a border collie. Super cute. She's a little bit big for me now, but a bit naughty. So if you ever hear anything in my videos, that's probably her. So sorry about that. Anyway, back to the dress. Like I said, I really love this version and it fits me a lot better than the first one, so I know I'll definitely get a lot of wear out of this. So the last thing that I made this month is something for Little Miss Lorraine. It is this super cute project bag. So this is great for knitting, crochet, anything where you've got lots of bits and pieces and you want to keep them together. I've added this style and also this style, which is probably my favourite, to the online store. They are available for international postage, so if you are overseas and you are interested, you can certainly purchase. International postage is really expensive, guys, so I'm really sorry that I can't make it any cheaper, but I would be losing money if I didn't do it the way it is. So yeah, sorry about that, but I'm really happy with how these have turned out. They're really cute. They have like the tab style, which is really handy to carry it around with, and then they're quite big so they can fit your knitting projects in there. I'm thinking of doing a bit of a knitting video soon because I do actually knit and I also embroider, so I might try and incorporate a bit of that onto the channel too. But yeah, anyway, these are really cute and they're both available in the online store if you're interested. So a quick little update on my Tessuti Fabrics competition. I have pretty well just put it to the back of my mind because I couldn't decide what to make and I wasn't sure that what I would be able to make would be good enough. And then there's been a few entries in already, and seeing them I've sort of gone, oh, like, would I be able to compete with them? But in the end I'm really just doing it as a bit of a challenge for me, not necessarily to win anything, although that would be nice. So I've actually got a bit of an idea forming in my head and I'm not going to say anything about it yet because I'm not sure if it will come to fruition or not, but I've seen a couple of things over the last few days that have given me a little bit of food for thought. So I've got a bit of an idea in my head, so I think this afternoon I'm going to sit down and maybe think about how that would work. I also took Bailey to some markets this morning, and sort of like a car boot kind of market. And I picked up some really amazing items, so you can see my haul over on Snapchat. She's just slumped on the floor. You can see my haul on that over on Snapchat, which I have my username down below. So yeah, I met this really lovely lady who pretty well said to me that if I wanted to take her whole box of fabric for nothing, I could have it, which was really kind of her. I ended up not taking the whole box because I couldn't carry that and Bailey and my other items to the car, but I did get some really great items from her. So I really feel like sewing this afternoon, so I think I might just do a few little thrifty transformation type things for quick sews. I hope you're all having a lovely weekend. Next week I'll have my September sewing plans for you. There's a few thrift shop transformations on that one. And I also want to try a skirt for an occasion that I have coming up, so make sure you check back next week for that video. In the meantime, you can find me on all the social medias. All of my links are down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. We hit over 500 subscribers this week, which was really exciting. I'm so amazed that there's over 500 of you watching these videos. I never imagined that it would take off so quickly. And the community that is formed by YouTubers and that, all the sewing community on here is absolutely amazing, and you're all so supportive, and yeah, it's just been really great to meet some amazing people through this. So if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!